Okay, I'll talk a little bit about what makes this car kind of, I'll use the word interesting to work on. This is a 6-volt reverse polarity setup, which means it's positive to ground. Which means when you ground one end of your light tester and you go over here to the battery, normally when you hit the positive side, which this is the positive side, it'll light it up. But in this case, you hit the negative side and it will light it up, and the negative wire is running to the solenoid and the positive side of the battery is running to ground, which confuses me a little. Anyway, I turned on the switch and I checked this little relay cell thing here with it thrown one way, and it did not light my light, and so I threw it the other way, and now you can see it's lighting this up, which means that when that switch is thrown toward the driver's side, this is on. I think out of curiosity I may go ahead and throw the fuse in there. What I'll do is I'll switch the switch off, I'll throw the fuse in there and throw it back on, see if it immediately blows the fuse. If not, then I'll know that I don't have a dead short there. So I have found me a good 20 amp fuse here. Let's see if I can ease that into place. One of the things I'm probably going to need on this car is an old guy to tell me how to make all this work, because I think there's probably a relationship between the lockout switch and the thing here, and I'm thinking the lockout switch probably locks the overdrive unit out so it won't shift, but I don't know why you would need a lockout switch if you've also got an electric switch. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So I just put a fresh fuse in there, and I'm going to throw the switch back on. We'll see if that fuse blows. Oh, let's see. Doesn't look blown so far. Let's see if we got fire to both sides. We got fire there, now we got fire. There's fire here. I thought we had fire there for a second. Maybe kind of weak. Might need a little WD-40 too. Yeah, we got fire there. We should have fire on the other side of that, unless it did blow. Let me get some WD-40 and squirt on that. Sometimes that cures a world of ills. WD-40 will chase water out of a connection. Okay, I can tell now that the fuse itself, it has fire to it, and it has fire to it over here. And let's see if that fire is making it too. Sometimes the fuse will be fired, but it won't be making the connection between the fuse and the piece of metal it's riding on. So, I've got fire here. I should have fire on this post also. I'm going to wiggle that around a little bit. I don't know if y'all can sit there on this, yeah. Allow me to get my hands on this. Okay, now we have fire to the metal outside the post, so now I know we're getting a good connection. So I know that this connection is good. The next thing to work on is that adjuster cable.